Welcome back to Verena City. We are looking onto a very empty area of our city, and today's mission, of course, is to change exactly that. We will put in some more houses in here first so that we have the necessary population to hit the next milestone, which we're very, very close. And also, then we're going to start building our university on this square. So we can finally delete the university here, put in some houses, and then have people coming over. So let's start by building our housing area here. I'm sticking with the bicycle roads, and we're going to maybe introduce some circular shapes like this, which I think will look very nice. We can have a connection like this. Yes, lovely. And then just have some roads coming out like this. And then stick with the round shapes a little bit. This, and of course we want to upgrade this to the bicycle roads. I was just talking about those, so people will use the bicycle as much as possible. Then connect this up like this. I think we can have one connection actually like this, because we're connected to the main square, so I think that should be fine. And here we're just going to have a couple dead ends like this, and maybe one more circular or semicircle through here, another dead end inside there, just so we have many houses we can zone, and maybe do something like this. Right. This will give us some also interesting shapes. And I think we're just going to leave it as is, as for policies. And provide some water. Water, maybe a little bit on the lower end for availability, but still enough so we can start zoning some houses. This does almost cover, I think, just to be safe, I'm going to put in a water pipe like this. And yeah, maybe on this end we are going to need another service station. How are we doing with Firewatch towers? We have one here, and I think we also want one on this side, so let's put it maybe here. That will cover the entire area. Why not? And do we have one on this side? Yes, we do. So this one will actually provide some more fire coverage, which is very nice. So let's start zoning some houses. I think here on this side we're just going to go with some larger zones while we have those, and then the houses are naturally going to become smaller because of how we built the road, which is intentional. So it will give us an interesting looking neighborhood. Here we can have a bigger one, and then let's slowly run the game, make sure we have power. And yes, let's see. Like this. And this should give us the necessary amount of people we need to start building our campus. I think this neighborhood will look very nice. I think we can have some more offices in our town square. And hopefully no ugly assets are going to spawn. So let's watch what happens here. Nope. You can already see that's not going to be pretty. Nope. Maybe we do, if they want to become so large, we're just going to cut them a little bit. Small ones, yes. Very good. This is going to take care of some of our office demand, you know, which is very good. This, nope. Let's see what grows in here before we continue further. We will see if something interesting grows in. This has upgraded, very nice. Very good that we made it historical. Come on, one more. Do we want, maybe we can force it to anything else we can put in on our main town square here. Education, no. Parks and plazas. Oh, we could actually put in some plazas here, because we're also going to need some entertainment or leisure on this side here. Can we squeeze in the large park here? Okay. I think, actually feel there should be a large park there. And, oh, this looks very nice, so let's do that. Has something grown in, and yes, we can leave that in. Very nice. And on the other side, let's have some commercial. Exactly on the opposite side of the offices. And then make those historical as well, because we do not want them to grow too high. Bookstores, many bookstores, but that's fine. Have some different shapes and forms in our city. Fire watchtower. And finally, we hit big city, which gives us the liberal arts campus, which was what I was waiting for. Sorry. We have the crematorium, which is always very important to have. So let's quickly wait for the last assets to grow in here. Hopefully that will come in soon. And what I always like to do is provide a crematorium for every graveyard. So if we, for example, have graveyards here, we're just going to put a crematorium near, so they can help with those graveyards, and it's also very easy to empty out if a graveyard is full. Right, restaurant, very good. Nice. So let's think about our campus. We already terraformed this to be ready for our campus. So let's plan for our entrance. We will do something that's a little bit risky in a way, which is be close to this junction here and build kind of a box like this. I think it needs to be a little bit bigger. Well, what I want to do is have the tram line turn around in here. And because this is only for our campus, I think it should be fine with our junctions. We will see. And now we, of course, need a campus area, which I'm in the beginning going to draw in quite generously as well, like this. This is going to be campus. Very nice. There we go. And now let's do our tram line first. And I wonder if I can have this, or how close I can have this. I think we're just coming out by the road guidelines like this. Same thing here. And then have a box like this. And then we can have some walking path connection between our tram line and our university area. Now, can I squeeze a connection in between? I think that does connect, and we're just going to decorate in between those very ugly spaces. Let's have a connection here just in case, and then another connection. I think they can even walk there, that's fine. Let's immediately put in some trees here because it's very hard to look at. I think that's fine. Maybe we're gonna use different trees, but just for now. No, actually, that's not so nice. Let's put in some more effort later. And I think maybe like this is fine. And let's put in our art. What is it? I have never built one of these liberal arts college campus, which aligns very nicely with our box here. And this is going to be the entrance to our university. So we, of course, will make a tram stop here so people can come in to our university by tram. And we are going to need water, which we can for the moment provide like this. And we have some power issues. So for the moment, let's just do that, but we are going to provide some more zonings there anyways. So that's going to be fine. I do want, of course, some roads inside my university. So this is going to be kind of the main area inside the university, and then from that we can branch off into different directions like this. We're going to keep, how far is this apart? 800, so let's do 800 here as well, like this. And how far do we go here? 2000, so let's do 2000 here, here, like this. This is going to be like the main grid of our university. We can run some pipes under those roads, like this and like this. And then from those, or from this main grid of this road, we can of course then run some pathways for our university. We can even probably put in some public transport inside our university campus. We can think about maybe even having a tram, if I think about it. having a university tram maybe will be quite interesting. We'll just have to think about how we can do it. But for the moment, let's just put down some buildings. We do have dormitories, which I think we are going to have inside those squares here. Let's put down 4 dormitories for now. And before we continue, let's finally get rid of this university and put in some houses instead. Houses, there we go. So we can also see how much capacity we have. This has 1,200, okay. So let's see where we can put in some of our education buildings. A study hall, I think, would make sense if it's near the dorms. So let's quickly see 800, so 400 is the halfway point. And also here, must go into the other direction and then see if I can orient the study hall here. If I think about it, maybe actually we can cut through there and then put the study hall in the middle. So this is 800, so here, and have the study hall align there. Maybe like this. Groundskeeping, I always like to keep near the entrance. Let's do 2 for the symmetry. Drama club, I think we can put here. Let's see. Yeah, let's leave some space for pathways. Like this. I think that is everything we need for the moment. Quickly check. Yes, everything has water. So let's quickly run the game at a slower speed and check our capacity. Still quite low, so I think we are just going to first provide some power here. Maybe that's going to help. Campus area, 1,700. So let's put in some more dorms right away, just so we increase our capacity even further. But let's just do 2 and 2 here every side. Like this. And then have a walking path from this side to this side, and the same thing on this side. Right. Of course, now we cannot connect like this, but that's fine. Our university now needs academic work, so let's do music, because I love music, and actually hire 2 staff. We can afford it, and this is going to be the Verena Institute of Arts. There we go. Of course, this is looking very bare at the moment, but we are, of course, going to decorate later. Our tram is stopping right outside our university, so let's quickly see that we can take care of these very nasty things here. So let's do a couple of variations of colorful trees. And then maybe we can just put in some bushes like this, and also here. People coming in, although they do not use this path at all, so let's actually remove all of this again and do that again. So actually they can use the path, because why bother doing these awkward decorations if they don't really use the path? Let's do something like this. That's way better, and I think now they will be able to walk as soon as they see this way, and I think it's a couple of colorful trees in front of our university will not hurt. Like this, and do a nice little fence. Something like this. Will probably be fine, and then let's just do a box here. Oh, this is too close, of course. Always is. 2 boxes. This now needs to be a little bit different because of our building plans. Because we do want to get a nice little fence in, like this. And inside there we can have maybe a large rock, yes, here as well. And then maybe have some of those very nice looking trees and a bush in each corner. Let's go 2, 3, 4. This side 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And let's just have this develop a little bit until we upgrade. We do have staff and we have enough students, so this should be very good. Now we can zone some more buildings here, and we are trying to have this connect through, so we don't need those nasty power lines anymore. So let's do this first. Come up to our park here. Also here we can have a couple of nice houses. Leisure should be doing quite well in this area. And also here, let's do a couple houses. We still have some demand. Like this. Then probably here we can put in some commercial assets as well. Let's do symmetry. And maybe even a very small one on the corner, because it's a university, so students probably want to go buy some stuff, like a convenience store is perfect. A gas station, why not? It's on the main road. Convenience store. Dino oil. I think that actually makes sense. You know, you can fuel up your car alongside this main road. And what do we have here? Medium mock cafe. Perfect. Here we have quiet corner shop. Also exactly what we want. And another quiet corner shop. Why not? Now let's quickly make sure our junctions are all set up correctly. Definitely want to give priority to the main roads like this. Lovely. So this can develop. In the meantime, we did actually upgrade our Mickey world, and we do have enough entertainment, but still we want to put down our newly unlocked stuff. Let's check what it is. We have a swinging boat, which maybe, because it's a boat, will make sense if it's alongside here. Bumper cars we can have here in the corner. And House of Horror. Let's do that. And the bigger assets we will unlock very, very soon. And then as soon as we have the bigger assets, we're just going to completely fill this out. Maybe have the bigger assets here in the middle and then have some smaller ones on the other side again. So we really have a nice big amusement area. I think this probably also makes us some money. Not yet, okay, but that's fine actually, because we don't really need money anyway, so fine. So this here has come in, so we can delete this power line and build the last couple houses in this block here. We just keep expanding because we have such a large demand still. Let's do that here, 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 here. And maybe also this dead end. We have some smaller houses like this. Dino oil. So funny. You listen to the radio stations in City Skylines, you know, the funny advertisements. A big fan of those. So this is slowly developing. We have some commercial demands. So let's put in some more commercial assets on our town square here. This is not symmetrical, so let's see that the big one is in the corner. And this is looking nice. We did have some people abandon their shop, but I think it's fine. And yeah, I was mentioning earlier, we probably need another service area for this side of the map. And because we have a junction here or an intersection, I think maybe I'm going to build a smaller service area from here, which, when do we unlock this? 20,000. So I'm going to leave some room for that. And we are also going to have a firehouse here and a small police station. Let's take the European one, which is going to further cover this side here. Also, our university gets some more coverage. We do need nothing, which is good. And let's just box this in. Like this. Come on. And then later on, as I mentioned, we can have the garbage collecting thing, whatever it's called, transfer facility here, and it can pick up the trash, and we will make or rebuild our trash area a little bit, and maybe also here have this garbage collecting area. I already thought of that ahead of time, so that will probably be good. Here we do have not enough educated workers, which is a little bit ironic, being right next to the university. You would think that university students would love to work there, but it's just because those people here probably not educated enough. So actually, let's make a district for this area here, and we are going to give them the education boost and hope that that will push people into education. So let's give them the education boost. There we go. So this is kind of our student area, you know, students are going to live there. Also, because the students live here, let's have them smoke some weed. Why not? Because that's what students do, at least here in Switzerland, you know. So let's have them. There's not too many tourist attractions here, so the tourism boost doesn't really make any sense, but it's fine. This area, let's quickly check leisure. Where's leisure? Here. perfectly fine. They're also probably boosted. Yes, so that's very nice. What we can do is probably provide another child health and elder care somewhere in this area because we don't have any yet. And actually, the child health care center always makes sense to be centrally located. So let's actually put it here. I do want to leave some space in case I want to go out with a road, which I probably will do. And then the elder care can just go on the other side. And that's going to boost up our elder care and child health in this area. And it also, I think, makes sense to be on the town square. So the elder people have access to all the shops. They don't have to travel very far. And on the other hand, the parents who work here can drop the kids in the child healthcare center. Now, I do probably also want another bus route like we have here in this area here with a couple of stops. So let's go pick up people here and maybe have another stop here and then bring them over here. I do like those short bus routes that are just collecting people and bringing them to a centrally located area. Also here to the school, you know, because also we have the education boost. And we've run into some power issues. And yeah, one more I think we can fit. And then we must probably think of another power source. Let's do some terraforming here, just that we are on the same level. Push this over a little bit like this. Have the industrial road come here, and we put in one more of those geothermals. Can we have two more? Okay, let's do two more. That's a perfect power station here with a lot of power, I think. Yes, so that will take care of us for a little while longer, and then we must think of another power area, and I think I also will change to solar. Water will also complain very, very soon, so let's put in some more water facilities right away, as long as we're here. And this road is in the way, so we quickly must relocate this road. And actually, while we're at it, let's double up on the water, provide double the amount of water, just because we're here and we're expanding quite fast. So let's do that. And this should give us loads of water. Yes, very good. And also this area is now looking more and more complete, which is also nice, you know, having a couple of completed areas. Here, this was abandoned because education was too low. I hope that our university is going to take care of that. House traffic 92. Where is some trouble? Only here, but it's not really that busy, is it? So actually we're completely fine. Our Mickey Land, or whatever it's, Mickey World, is upgraded, and now we have some of those larger assets. So let's plan for those. So let's have a road that comes towards here. Terraforming is still doing okay. Let's then connect up to our pier. Does this connect? Yes, okay. And we can have the larger assets here. So let's provide a power water inside our park here. Probably we can just use our pier key. Sorry, I keep calling it pier. Or to run the water line underneath, and then have this here. Will also look quite impressive. Let's have two. Is this still fine? Nope, it's not. So let's quickly move this over and push the terrain back just a little bit so we can have two across from each other. Like this. And what else did we unlock? This thing here. People are screaming. Okay. Ugly. Okay, let's do the other side. Way better. Okay. And this has no electricity. Fine. Okay. Let's maybe put in another carousel, maybe. Is this? What is this? Let's see. Bumper cars. Okay, so let's maybe do another plaza here. And another plaza here. And put some toilets also. And maybe a souvenir shop. And then if we're lucky, we can squeeze in a smaller asset, teacups, for example, in between. Like this. How does this look from over here? I think actually that's not too bad. What I don't really like is that they are parked here, but I mean, do we mind? What I never looked into is actually to put in another entrance. But I think we can't, because it's just that our design just means that we only have one entrance, but that's fine. What are they doing? Is this so popular that people are causing a traffic jam? Or, yes, actually it is. That means probably we do need to expand this road a little bit, because this traffic jam is a little bit an issue. Okay. We must observe this a little bit because, of course, this is not so good. We'll definitely also have an influence on our traffic. Here, what seems to be the problem here? How are the junctions here? We might have to take care of this. And I wonder why this is a problem. Why are there so many cars here? We'll see, we'll see. It's fine at the moment. This, on the other hand, is not fine. I'm not sure if it's just because we built so many new things and now people are very excited about it. So we are going to wait a little while longer, and if that doesn't sort itself out, I will change the layout a little bit. In the meantime, I do want to connect from over here, if I can. Let's do it like this. Have a nice road here in the middle and then connect like this. I think that's fine. And then have some more assets in here. Maybe some of those small ones. Maybe we can have one of these and one of these. I put in a carousel here, piggy train, and swinging boat. And in between here, we can see if we can plant some trees or actually have the pattern there. But this is already looking better, so I think I'm just going to leave it and see if that's going to sort itself out with time. Now here, those have been abandoned, which I don't really understand why, because the education facilities are right there, but it's okay, I guess. This part here has actually been fully developed. So let's just have some houses along the main road. I think that's fine, because I'm definitely not going to zone commercial alongside here. So let's just have some houses alongside here. Maybe also here, here, and one more here, and that's fine. That will give us some more people. As we're approaching the 20,000 people mark, which of course will be great. Someone is dead. How is our death care? The cemeteries are filling up a little bit, but maybe that's already just the start of a death wave. And maybe we do need another elder care somewhere. And maybe that could be a thing we put in here on the back of our schools, and then have a path connect here, although we do not want to destroy our fence, so let's just do that. So we have some more elder care in our city, and maybe even one more. I mean, it would be nice if we had one on this side as well, but can we squeeze one in? Now I used up this space. We'll see. There's a house that doesn't have any water, which of course not so good. And let's just make sure all of this stuff has water. We did upgrade our university, so before we wrap it up, we are going to finish this water line and then put in some more stuff into our university. Let's see what we have. Outdoor study, which I think will fit very nicely also here, which we can just put across the street from the, what is it, study hall? Yes. Drama club we already have. Gymnasium, I think also makes sense to be close to our dorms, so the students can do some sports. And cafeteria, I think will also make sense to be close to our dorms, so let's put those here. And what else? Fountains, nice. I think fountains can definitely go here. We are going to leave some space for a fence and make sure our power is actually seeing through, so let's just delete those. And do we want some more fountains? Maybe on the back of this as well. Yes, this actually looks quite nice. So let's see. We need more students. That shouldn't be a problem. We are going to give another grant, maybe do literature, because I also like to read. So why not? And one thing that would be cool is that we get some foreign students, which would mean that we need to bring in some people from the outside. Now, we are going to leave that for another time. So let's quickly check our city from above. It is growing very, very nicely. We have some varied forms and shapes, which I really like. We have developed or started to develop our campus area. We're making sure that it's nice and symmetrical. And yeah, we have this small neighborhood here with the education boost. So these people should hopefully get educated very, very quickly. And our overall traffic flow is a little bit suffering because of our amusement park. And we will have to see how this develops as time goes by. So yeah, I am going to wrap it up here. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.